everyone, Crow here, and I got another package in the mail again. This is actually the second box my dad sent, and for some reason it came 2 days later. Probably because this thing is a lot heavier than the last box. Now, I had a feeling he did send me more stuff, but I wasn't 100% sure. So this box is the second of the 2 boxes. I think this should be the last box, so let's open this up. And I'm hoping, I'm not really hoping for anything, but I think there's some, oh man, there's more shredded newspaper in here. Oh wow, he sent me a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I'm not expecting in here, I can tell already. I'm gonna have to get the vacuum out again after this one. But let me put this down here. Pull this table closer to me. Yeah, look at this. Okay, first thing I see here is a Mario Paint mouse pad. So this is, I can't believe he actually still had this. This used to be, Mario Paint used to be my sister's game. So he had the mouse pad. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. This is not good at all. I'm gonna pause for a second and I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I found some very interesting stuff in here. Most interesting of all is this Vader 7600, which I don't remember having. We never had the Vader style Atari 2600. We had the Telegames, the Sears one with the 6 switches. Now I'm pretty sure this happened during shipping, but the case on this is all busted up. So this must have happened during shipping. I don't think the internal components are busted, and I think I could just glue this thing all back together. But I mean, I'm looking at this thing like, what in the, look at that, that's just all busted up. I got pieces of the shell here and here. It's just all busted up. I don't think that there's anything wrong with the system itself. If I could just glue these pieces together, I think it'll be fine, but I think the post office was mighty rough with this box. Oops. I just kicked the tripod. Let's get that lined up again. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Not that I need a 2600, but man, a Vader style mod. I wonder if I could swap out the bottom with another one. It should make... Yeah, it should be interesting. It might be, because it's just a bottom shell piece that's busted up. I should be able just to replace that or glue that one together. It should aesthetically look okay, as long as you don't look at the bottom of it. But that's just crazy. You know, and all the cord, you could just tell he just threw all this stuff in there. I don't know what he was doing with a DualShock PlayStation controller, because I don't remember him having a PlayStation at all. Let's see, we got some, there's another piece of the shell. I mean, here's, look at this, we got a, I'm not even going to wrap this stuff, I'll just kind of point out what I got here. It's an Atari Joystick. We got an actual driving controller, which is interesting because I actually needed a second one if I wanted to play Indy 500 2-player. We got the paddles. We actually got the Mario Paint mouse, and it's a second joystick here. And here's the other paddle in that group. Let's just throw those over there. And there's another piece of that shell. It would be interesting to glue that together. Also, let's see here, what's this? Oh, look, a manual for a Nintendo 64. What's that? I have no idea. So, let's see if I can... And here is, let's see if I can... Well, let's go through these games here. I got there's a whole bunch of Atari 2600 games in here. You got Star Raiders, which I think I have the Sears version of this. So that's the Atari version. What is this? A Data Age game, Bugs, which I know I don't have. Here's Venture. I think that's another duplicate. Asteroids, of course, might be my fourth, fifth, third. I don't know how many. Oh, look. The Pong Sports, which is the Sears Telegames version of Video Olympics Missile Command. And of course, you can't get a lot of Atari 2600 games from anybody without the Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man. Oh, here we go. This is an interesting one. I can't remember this one. Speedway 2. I remember playing this one. It uses the paddle controllers, I believe. Oh, and here is Indy 500, the one that requires the driving controller. Text label version of Skydiver. Yeah, these are all the games. I think some of these used to be my uncle's games too. Starship. This is one of the very earliest Atari 2600 games. It's got the number label variations. Oops, jeez. I can't believe I caught that. In number 3. Oh, yes! I don't know why I like this game. It's a horrible game, but I don't know why I liked playing it. Superman. It's missing the N label, but Superman. I know there's a variation of this with a picture. And Target Fun, which is, I can't remember the name of Air Sea Battle. That's the Atari version. This is the Sears version of Air Sea Battle. And I know these were my uncle's, but now I have them. They're little holders for Atari 2600 games, and there's like some goop out there. I gotta clean that off. But yeah, there's 2 of them. And the other one is filled with games too. So let's see what games are in this one. We got, there's still tons of this shredded stuff everywhere. Video chess. I remember this one. Video chess. Picture label variation of Surround. And Star Master. I do have that one. Atlantis. I have another copy of this one's kind of dirty. Oh yeah, I think I have this one too. It's Star Trek, and that is Strategic Operations Simulator. Yeah, I think this one came with an overlay. I don't think the overlay's in there. I have to sift through it. Encounter at L5. Now, I kind of remember these Data Age games. My uncle used to buy these, in the, after the video game crash. Of course, I didn't know it was a video game crash. But these games were really cheap in bins. And I remember my uncle buying them at one point. Battle Zone on the Atari 2600. Of course, these are all 2600. We have Berserk, another game I have. And look, this is the text label variation of Space Invaders. A very popular game. And do I remember this one? Space Combat. I do not remember this one. I don't think I have it. And all these got some dust on it. So, yeah, they've been in storage a while. Tank Plus, which is Combat, I believe. Yeah, this is Combat. This is the Sears version of Combat. I like the Sears version of Bowling. And Sears version of Blackjack. And, oh, look at this. Oops. Have to be careful here. This is actually Donkey Kong. I remember playing this one a lot. Nintendo version of Donkey Kong. Is this the ColecoVision version? This must be the ColecoVision version. That's weird. I don't remember anybody in my family having a ColecoVision. Yeah, that is mighty weird. I do have this. Yeah, this is definitely the ColecoVision version. That's really weird. That in all these Atari 2600 games, there's be a Coleco. And also, when I pulled that out, here's another piece of that Vader unit. And yet another thing here. And I believe that's it. There's just tons of shredded paper in here, and I'll have to... I'm just sifting through it to make sure there's no more things, but more importantly, no more pieces of that Vader in here before I throw that box away. But that's just crazy. I mean, just the way that this thing shattered. It had to have been, otherwise the pieces wouldn't have been in there. Huh. That is strange. Maybe I could find like I could test this out, see if it's working, and maybe I could find maybe a broken Atari 2600 on eBay or something, just to replace the bottom shell of it. But that is nuts that would break like that. So yeah, other than that, that's it for this package. I don't know if there's another package or not. I don't know if there's a third box or not, but I still thought there would be Atari 8-bit games, specifically cassette games, because I remember playing a couple Atari 400 cassette games, or just Atari 8-bit computer cassette games, and I haven't seen those, so I don't know if there's a third package or if that was the last package or what. I guess I could call and ask him. I'll probably just call and find out just to verify if that unit was broken when he packed it. I don't think it was. If not, if whatever, it was free. It really didn't cost me anything. But that's weird. We never had a Vader unit, and was expecting a completely different one. Maybe that was my uncle's. I don't know. The other thing I wanted to mention is, this is the last video I'm making with this camcorder. I've, for a long time, been kind of looking at camcorders with really no intention of buying one. But this one is it's a DVD recording model. And what I've been doing, I've been hooking it up through the Pinnacle movie box. It's the capture device through the audio video out on the camcorder and just recording it straight into Pinnacle Studio. The reason being is because I can't get widescreen on this camcorder unless I record to a mini DVD, and it just messes it up like 9 times out of 10, rendering the video. I can't finish the DVD, or I can't even view the video. I just record it onto it. I could use an SD card, but I'm forced to go with the 4x3 box. So also, like on my room tours and stuff I did with this camcorder, I got very lucky. I was recording the DVDs, but I also had an extension cord follow me all over the place because the battery was only lasting like 20 minutes when I've been recording to those DVDs. So I was on Amazon and I found a really cheap, kind of like an entry-level camcorder. And I actually got it in the mail today, and that is the this thing here, the Toshiba Camilio H30. I saw some videos on YouTube. It didn't look like that bad of a camera. I've been kind of messing with it. It kind of does suck in low light, and I've been hearing bad things about the microphone. But for what I paid for it, I think I paid like $150 or $160 for it on Amazon. And shipping was really cheap. Now I have the freedom to actually not be tethered to my computer. That's the most important thing. And I think the quality will be better than what you're actually seeing now here. And I just have to mess with it a while, get the settings right. But hopefully maybe later today, I'll have another video up, with some test footage of that camcorder. Other than that, I wonder how long this video went. I'll see you all next time. Bye.
This is a movie that has everything all wrong.